for 30 other fan bases. It is not hockey time. It's time to talk about how you're going to build for next season to hopefully be in the spot that the Lightning and Avs are. The negotiator, you drilled down on this, Filip Forsberg's next contract. Now, what we heard out of Nashville is that they don't want to pay him more than the $9 million AAV that Roman Josi has. Is Forsberg worth more than that on the open market to you?
I think it's close. I think he's right in and around there. And there probably is a team willing to pay above that. Maybe a 9.5, something similar to Jamie Benn or to it's escaping me. Mark Stone.
Blanken. Come on. Guys. There we go.
Yeah, both those guys got 9.5. The advantage that the Preds have is they can go 8 years. Any other team can only offer a 7-year deal. So more total dollars can be put together here by the Preds. The Preds have lots of cap space. They have the cap space that if they want to spend the money on Filip Forsberg, they can. You look at that board there, not too many guys to sign. And then, thinking long term, you got Tanner Jeannot coming up who's going to earn some money, but they've got plenty of money. So the question is, do they want to exceed their internal cap, which obviously is Josi at 9.06? They've already got Ryan Johansson and Duchesne at $8 million. So, I think easily Forsberg slots in between those, if not slightly above Josi. So, I'd expect him to be in and around 9. I don't think they can just say it's Josi's deal or below, or we'll lose you. I think even if they were to sign Forsberg above that and then decide that they need to move him, there's going to be a market for a trade market for Forsberg. But obviously he'll want some, if he does stay in Nashville, he'll want some no trade protection, and things like that can be part of what moves the AAV, right? So if they're willing to give him full no move and he's happy in Nashville and his family's happy in Nashville, that can be something that helps keep that AAV down. But, clearly we're looking at a number above 8 and probably somewhere between 8 and 9.5, depending on the term and the no move factors and things like that. But if I'm Forsberg, I'm looking around regardless just to see what that market is. I mean, maybe there's someone out there that'll pay him 10. Who knows?
Yeah, and I mean, the other thing to keep in mind is the tax situation in Nashville as well, right? Like if the Preds come at you at 9, you think market value is 9.5, but you get that from a city where the tax situation isn't as good. If you're Forsberg, do you sit there and kind of say, hey, well, I'm comfortable in Nashville. I like it here. The tax situation's better. $500K a year. Well, that doesn't even really matter when you consider what I'd be losing in taxes as well. I just look at this, and he's a play driving winger who has consistently produced throughout his career. If you're the Nashville Predators, and if you lose Forsberg, you need to replace him. But there's no guarantee that the replacement is as good as Forsberg is. Like, what you have here. Just pay the guy, in my opinion.
I agree 100%. I don't know how they go about replacing him if they don't sign him. Obviously that knowledge gives Forsberg some leverage. But, at the same time, I think they really have to pull out all the stops to keep him. He's, like you said, play driver. He really drives the bus in Nashville, and it'd be a shame if they let him go.